Feel a little drained today, but we're going to keep pushing forward together. A little groggy. Some days you just got to take a rest. You got to slow down. Been pushing real hard at a lot of things lately. Still got some stuff to go. Just went to go help a friend of mine out. It's a blessing, and I'm headed up to help another friend of mine out. Do a little trimmy on some medicine. We got about an hour before that happens. Jaslyn, it's good to see you, sweetheart. You're the first one in, the first comment today there, sweet pea. We're talking about counting our blessings despite the struggle. I know that struggle's been real for you for some time now, as it is for all of us. But there's blessings out there. We have each other. We move forward with appreciation and hope. And one of the big blessings I have right now is be put in a spot to be able to step off from this vehicle. Crank, what's up? And put this vehicle for free into somebody else's hands. We're going to continue that conversation as well. We've got a couple other opportunities. One I really find exciting. We'll chat about that here in a minute. But we got a couple more people kind of jump in to the tally. We'll have to wait for W to get on here and see exactly how many people are in the running for this free car. Like I said, there won't be many. It'll be few, 1 out of 40 or 50. And all you got to do is have a car or have a driver's license and live in the continental U.S. And that's right. We're giving away a car for free. You just got to have your license and live in the continental U.S. and be in need. So come with us on this journey as we try to define who could put this to best use. You got a brother, aunt, uncle out there who could really use a car, young man or young woman who's struggling in general. We've got some people that, are looking for a place to be in the transition, until they find a stable home. And this camper car would be great for them. Or just as a vehicle to help someone in need get through. Andy, it's a pleasure to see you today. So we're going to take the time and mull over that, and also mull over the blessings that are in our lives. The fact that we're all in this together in this moment is a blessing. The fact that, I was gifted that food trailer for doing a substantial project for a friend, and I was able to sell that so they could have the money to go down to Georgia and then give this away for free to somebody in need is a huge blessing. I feel extremely blessed lately to be able to have this opportunity. We just need you guys to chime in and let us know exactly who you think should get it. We're up to, I think, just under 10, maybe hit 10 so far. Suggestions. You can either suggest yourself or somebody else. And then we're going to create a buzz about, individuals and why and how they'd put it to good use. And then we get to make a decision here as the group, which is absolutely amazing. Everybody out there in YouTube land, whether you're a subscriber, a Turtle Herd member, or whether you just pop in and want to give your 2 cents, you're more than welcome to, come in and let's get pushing forward. Let's get double tapping that screen. Your thumbs won't fall off. We always thought they shouldn't have. If they do, and let's talk about this. I know we got some really great, some really great suggestions so far. One that hit home for me just today was seeing a short from the elastic. God, why can't I speak? I can't speak. The Alaskan Avenger is looking for a vehicle. And we said continental USA, but I wouldn't mind driving this thing all the way up to the up there if he could put this thing to good use. He needs a vehicle to get back and forth to work. There's no transit in Alaska, I guess. And I have a soft spot in my heart for this guy who stood up for the weak and who continues to stand up for the weak and torn and broken. I would really think that the Alaskan Avenger could put the Galactic Avenger to good use. I think that would be awesome. I just kind of commented on one of his shorts. If that piles through and he wants to pop in and nominate himself or somebody else in his life, because that man's got a lot going on. So maybe, he's looking for a car. I'm sure there's a lot of offers out there. If not, and he could put this to good use, I would love to be able to help somebody out who's so inspiring, who's done what he's done to try to protect women and children and to try to be a good human being. I think would be great. If not, we got a handful of other suggestions out there and more coming in on a daily basis. Like I said, it's only going to probably be about a 1 in 50 odds, and all you got to do is suggest somebody. We're gonna join this shit show together. How's the weather? The weather's a little bit chilly, but not so bad. Crankweed don't care. Put some underwear on. Feel free to jump in the comments. LOL, Andy says. Yeah, I'm sure he's entertained. Andy's entertained. But yeah, weather's not so bad here. It's been a little chilly. Like I said, I feel a little achy and groggy today, a little slow, a little worn down. But I'm trying to keep myself excited for the adventure to come, slowly putting in puzzle pieces. Yeah, get out there and help your brothers and sisters if they need it today. I had a good friend of mine who needed a couple dollars to help him out. And, and then I'm going up to do some trimmy on some medicine here and with another friend of mine, and that's going to be my night, just kind of hanging out with him. I'd love to do a live with you guys doing that, but I know he wouldn't be comfortable with that. Please, oh, please jump in the conversation. Solidify your vote or your opinion on who should get this car. We have a handful of human beings that are in need already, and we'll go over there as soon as W comes in because he's keeping track of those for us. So we get W popping in here, Weimer. Chillum, what's good, everyone? What's good? We're counting our blessings today, Chillum, and the biggest blessing that I can give out to the world is this vehicle that will go into somebody's hands relatively about a month. Give me enough time to get down there, get a vehicle, get enough time to find the right appropriate person here in the continental U.S. or the Alaskan Avenger. We might be driving to Alaska if we get our boy to comment. Pokey, yeah, Pokey, brother. Appreciate having you in, Poke. It's going to be another beautiful night. We're going to take it slow and steady tonight. Relax our way into this evening. Like I say, a little groggy, a little. We have those days. I had to kind of relax the day away and settle my stomach. I'm kind of still feeling worn, but you got to get out there. You got to get moving. 1% better today, as Weimer would say. Just keep doing something. Get out there and do something with yourself. If you're out there struggling tonight, you're not alone. You're out there cold and lonely and broken. Believe me, we can heal together. We weather the burden together here as the Turtle Herd. And I'm very much appreciative to have all of you great human beings here with me. I'm very, very lucky to have all the followers that we've gained, and I'm blessed that we can go on this adventure to come and then bless somebody else with a vehicle that'll get them there. Check out my car, the Galactic Avenger, in my playlist if you really want to check out this car we're given. It's not a Ferrari or nothing, but the engine and tranny are going to go forever. The hot and cold work amazingly, and it's got some newer snower tires on it. Tires on it now. Some newer snower tires on it now. As of this evening or yesterday, we got the snow tires on. Might need them if we're driving to Alaska. Again, I think that the Alaskan Avenger would be great in the old Galactic Avenger, but I'm sure that he's going to get a lot more help. And if he doesn't get the help to get some vehicle, I hope he could put this to good use or maybe help us point in the right direction. Because like I said, I caught that short of his in need of a vehicle. Go check the Alaskan Avenger out. Good dude. He embodies that notion that Creator gave us. One of the instructions is that we're supposed to protect and care for the children in our lives and help them stay children as long as possible. And he exposes the tyranny in the world against a lot of children and people in general. And he's a protector in this world, so it'd be an honor. Even though it might be far-fetched, sometimes we shoot for the moon and take the blessing that comes from shooting to the moon, right? We got about an hour today to hang out. Let's share this stream with as many people as we can. Get the hype built. Let's share this stream with some of your people you've suggested in the past. If you're out there and you've already made a suggestion into the car giveaway, let's share the video to them so they can come in and make their voice be heard, because it will be on all of you here to decide who gets this car in the end. And the more that people are vocal about their situation and how we can help them, and they're not asking for in-depth conversation or to expose themselves completely. We're not going to do that to anybody, not even the person that gets it. It's all about how comfortable they feel with what exposure they're comfortable with. If they don't want to be on camera, we ain't going to put you on camera. We ain't going to mention your name when it comes to giving it away. That's one of the things I've always kind of not liked, man. When you do the next right thing, it should be just for doing the next right thing. And that's what we're doing here. We're not trying to, show anybody off that we're doing the next right thing. When it comes down to doing it, we're just going to do it. And roll me a cig, please, Crank says. I will, brother, but you're a little bit far away, good sir. So, yeah, Crankenstein. I wonder where W is here with our list of people. He's been putting the work in today, though. He's the one that pointed out the Alaskan Avengers post to me that he was looking for a car. He's been, commenting on all my posts, which is absolutely amazing. That helps the channel grow. He's been putting the work in, which is great. More SIGs than you. Do I, Spooky? Well, here's the thing. We hit 5K. I quit. That's the reality of it. So let's get there together too. I plan on, with your help and your support, I'm going to quit these things. Nicotine in general is going to be a non-existent part of my life when we hit 5K subscribers. Um, Part of me hopes that's tomorrow, and part of me hopes that's not forever. We're at 1,800. We're creeping towards 2,000. We're going up towards that range now. We really started growing our turtle herd again here recently since I've gotten back on the ball and tackled my depression and anxiety head on, which I implore you to do the same. Open yourself up to a friend. Start hydrating. Start putting those puzzle pieces in place that'll help you to grow past this pain that you might find yourself in. Rely on the turtle herd here. Feel free to express yourself and put your chat filter on all messages so that we could see everybody, and double tap that screen. Your thumbs won't fall off. I almost guarantee it. If they do, we always thought they shouldn't have. That's a really good goal for you, Scott, to quit at 5K. Chillum, yeah, I'm glad you appreciate that, brother. Support, share the channel so we get some more Turtle Herd members in here, and every member is a valued member towards that 5K, especially so I can quit. Every member is a valued member, helping us find somebody to give this car away to. I need to get off these Zyn patches too. Yeah, that's part of it, man. I'm gonna no nicotine. That's my promise to you guys. No more Zyn patches. No vaping. I think I might take up CBD. As a kind of have a little bit of a smoke here and there. But CBD helps instead of taking the edibles, the gummies that I take to help mellow me out. I think I might start maybe smoking them, but it won't be any nicotine. And it'll be far and few between, considering how many cigarettes I smoke, despite the fact that I roll them. So we're making valiant efforts on a daily basis to put the puzzle pieces together to be healthy. You can go back just a few weeks in my lives and you'll see the struggle. There's been a couple months of a struggle, and I was open and honest about that struggle, and we're finding our way out of it together through open, honest communication. And as we find our way out of it, we're figuring out the next right thing to do. And that means kindness and appreciation to your brothers and sisters out there. What can you accomplish that's good for you today? That could be the next right thing. And then after that, keep accomplishing for you, giving yourself the praise for getting up and surviving one more day. That's enough. Being open and honest with your brothers and sisters, whether it be here on this channel so we can support each other and weather the burden together, whether it be making a phone call to someone you haven't talked to in a long time. Count your blessings. Things come in waves. Things come in at its own time. You got to go out there and do without expectations, and something will happen. It'll exceed your greatest expectations. I promise you that, the way that Al promised me that's the way it would be. And I guarantee you that. I got a phone call today, a blessed phone call, from my nephew's mother. We haven't talked in quite some time, and she's taken the reins in her life to not be my nephew's friend and and mother him, and she wants me around again in his life, which was the call I was waiting for. I feel blessed that I'm going to have my bear back in my life, this young one that I promised my brother that I would care for, and I've been caring for him by not, sometimes caring for someone means not being around for a while. Until there's some perspective and we can really, and with Jacqueline calling me and the conversation we had, I know that she's starting to, come turn the page and can accept that I'm going to be his Uncle Scott and I'm not going to be his friend. And she's going to, and she's working on not being his friend, and she's openly admitting her downfalls. And that's a beautiful thing. I commend Jacqueline for her growth. If anyone has someone that could use the Galactic Avenger, let us know. Thank you, Scott W. We were hoping that you would post our entries so far so we can kind of go over, maybe post one or two of them. I'll chat a little bit, and then we'll post one or two more, and we'll chat about each and every single person so that people out there can kind of get a feel for these people that are in the runnings for the car and kind of give their opinion on who they think it should be. So we still got 3 weeks or so to go. We're still building up this list of potentials. M Dizzle, there she is, the queen of the turtle herd. We appreciate you so much, MD. It's so great to have you in today. It's such an amazing blessing. We're discussing some giving thanks for our blessings. We're discussing this car we're giving away as a community, and we're discussing love and appreciation in general. How blessed I feel to speak to my nephew's mother, so I can start being a part of his life again, is a blessing beyond words. I promised my father and my brother I'd be there, and there's been times, especially through this depression in the last couple months, where I felt like I was letting them down because I wasn't there for my bear, my nephew, as much as I would have liked to be. But you got to keep doing the next right thing for you, and it'll come around. It came around to me today. I feel blessed. I feel a little achy, a little groggy, a little don't want to do nothing, but you got to go and spread that blessing. Buddy called me, and he's hurting. He's struggling. He's in pain. So I had to let him borrow some cash. My other buddy's out there with a pile of medicine he needs help trimmed. We're going to go out there and do that. Get out of the house and get doing stuff. You don't need an end goal for these things. What you need to do is just do the next right thing without expectations. It will exceed your greatest expectations. I can tell you that without a doubt. That's what Hawanase promised me, and at every turn he was right. At every turn it exceeds my greatest expectations when I focus on doing the next right thing. Let's see what we got. Chillum says, you're no use for anyone if you can't take care of yourself. So give a little time and appreciate and perspective can be important to do from. Yeah, no, I agree with that completely, Chillum. You got to take care of you first. Like Al would say, one of his biggest pieces of advice were take care of yourself, your family, and your community in that order. And you got to take care of you first. The wise selfish, a selfish that doesn't hurt anybody else, that puts you before anybody else, so your cup can be full of love and you're pouring love and compassion. If you don't do that, your cup's going to be pouring out pain and anger and frustration. That's just how it works. There's nothing we can do about that. Get this heater rolling, since we're sitting in the mall parking lot once again. We don't ever really come to Destiny USA. That's the funny thing. Today we're sitting again in Destiny USA parking lot because we're not too far from my buddy's house. I figured we'd stop and have this conversation before and helped him out, because I know he doesn't like to be on video, and I also want to spend some time with my buddy, with just me and him. Jaslyn's out of here. Take care, Jaslyn. We love you so much, sweet pea. Lady J, I'm so proud of you, Scott. All of the turtles, I love and appreciate you all you guys. I give an early start, otherwise I would stay and chat. Much love to you. Take care, beautiful people. You too, Lady J. It's always a pleasure to see you around. Our first Turtle Herd member of the month. We haven't defined that yet, but we've decided it. She went through and she commented on every single video, and she's created a lot of activity and buzz. She's always here to back us up. She's always here to spread love and hope. So yeah, our very first Turtle Herd subscriber of the month is Lady J. I think once we get these hoodies rolling, you're gonna get a free hoodie for if you're the subscriber of the month. I think is what the deal is going to be. Random together. Al was impressive to many of us, including myself. Freedom. That's my boy Mike there, and yeah, Al was a great human being who spread love in this world, and I'm glad that you could take care of him. Al, Freedom there was Al's nurse when he was sick, and he took care of him, and he had him almost back to health before things happened that happened. Al sounds like a wonderful man. He was a gracious human being. What other guy is going to take this wayward 15-year-old white guy and give him a safe place to be and love him and try to teach him how to be connected with Creator through actions, not just through words, through actions and through life and through appreciation. Sweetheart, am I missing Jaslyn's? I must be missing Jaslyn's. Yes, Jaslyn, of course. Take care, sweetheart. Sweet pea is what we call the Jaslyn, but little hearts on the side is always great. And we're not getting the best signal in the world here, but we're just trying to spread awareness for what we're doing and give thanks tonight, this evening, for the blessings in your life, for where you are despite the struggle, the lessons that will come from this struggle that you're in, and maybe one of those lessons is for you to express yourself, either here tonight or to somebody you love. Maybe we'll help you break that barrier so you're not holding back that dam of pain. We don't want you out there struggling. You deserve to be surrounded by compassion and love. You're a valuable human being, and we love and appreciate each and every last one of you. Especially the ones that are coming in, giving their opinion. Lady J, oh, thank you so much, Scott. I love you guys. We love you too, Lady J. Andy, God bless him, Al. Al on his journey. Yeah, with much love, we send love and respect to Hawanase on his journey to the fertile hunting grounds. I'm sure his transition was smooth with the kindness that he carries with him in his heart. And I hope that we all transition as smoothly as Hawanase did to that other place. With that kindness and compassion, I think it makes it possible. Sweet dreams, Lady J. Yes, we love you, Lady J. Sweet dreams. Thank you, Eggs and Bakey, for coming on in today. Thank you for chatting with us. Anybody out there in the continental U.S., what do you guys have to say about the Alaskan Avenger, and if he would like the Galactic Avenger? Is that something you guys are into? Like I said, this is not my decision. I think it'd be awesome if it's something that he's into and would like to come join the conversation because he needs a vehicle. And I'll drive this bitch to Alaska. Man, for that dude, I will work my ass off and fit the bill for the gas to get up there. I think it's like $200 to fly back from Alaska. So what do we need? Like $600? I can make that over the course of a couple weeks spark driving, and I'll do that to drive this car up to Alaska, bro. If he's in it. If you guys think that he would be the winner, man, like, he's got to come in and say he wants it, or maybe he'll even suggest somebody else who might be in better need, or maybe we won't hear from him, but we did our best. We reached out and let him know that this car is here if he needs it. And whether that means me driving to Alaska, brother, like, we got this. A little extended license and a few $100s for gas. The Galactic Avenger's going to make it. You check it out in playlist. It might be held together with duct tape and love out there, brothers and sisters. But yeah, this car, that's why I'm giving it away. Because I need something, I deserve something better, taking care of me, getting into a van. Could I use the 400 or 500 to junk it, or the 600 or 700, 800 to sell it? Yes. What I could really use is the compassion and love and the growth of this community through giving it away. That feeling of appreciation and love that we get from doing the next right thing. Bob the Builder, Scottrick, Bob the Builder. Do you have any thoughts on some of our the Alaskan Avenger voted for himself? So did he actually come on? He's got to come on here. Did he? I know on that comment we had someone named Mario commented on the comment I commented on. I don't know if he actually commented on the comment on. But if he nominated himself, then he's in the running. And you guys can give your opinion on the Alaskan Avenger, and whether we should drive this shit up there. For me, like, I love Mark. Mark's at the top of my list. This artist, they could put it to good use. He's at the top of my list. But the Galactic, if the Alaskan Avenger could put it to good use, he kind of trumps anybody, I think. But I think that more than anything, for this car, if he really looked into it, he'd probably suggest someone here, because he's going to end up with a better car. That dude is going to end up with, you know what I'm saying? People love him out there. He's got everything he needs and then some. But if we could put this car in his hands, how serendipitous would that be? The Alaskan Avenger inside the Galactic Avenger, I think would be amazing. We are happy to have you, Andy. God bless you, Turtle Herd. Yes, God bless you, Andy. Beautiful human beings, the gods of your understanding, the God of your understanding. Respect, for sure. Weimer, give us a couple on the list we could chat about. A couple of these potentials that we're trying to. And out there in YouTube land, share this live. Share this live with someone who might know somebody who could use a car for free, that is in need, that has a license and lives in the United States. I guess we vetoed the Continental thing because the Avenger and his possibilities of might wanting it. Like I said, I highly doubt he'd want it with what he's got going on. But yeah, cheers, Andy, mate. Yes, we gotta get this conversation rolling. Really add to this list. We have a bus family here in my town. Yes, Weimer, that was the chick that you. Her name is Chick. That was the who you nominated. We spoke a little bit on her. She got a little bit of some of her friends in here to kind of advocate for her, and I think that was amazing. Who else we got on that list? We got any newbies? I think that Patrick dude maybe. I don't know. Give me a couple more. Let's chat about a couple more. let's chat about a couple more people that might be interested in this car. Let's share this live stream with as many people as possible to get the conversation rolling. Whatever you feel comfortable with. That might be the next right thing for you today, and you might be blessing somebody else just by sharing this live. The understanding that they might know somebody who could put this car to good use, or they might be able to use it. I think is an absolute amazing thing, but it comes with clicking that little arrow. It comes with clicking that little share button. If I ran across something like this, I'd share it with everybody I know. And what are they going to do? Not watch it? What I'm saying? They might not watch it, but they might wonder what it is. Share it up. If they wonder, we're trying to do the next right thing. That's okay, right? We're trying to build this understanding of what we're going to do with this vehicle. Free, guys. Free. No hassles, no bullshit, no small print. You get to decide where this car is going. And then we're going to bless somebody with the opportunity to have something that, that'll help them get there. Like the Galactic Avenger, or like the Alaskan Avenger says, there's no transit in Alaska. He needs to get back and forth to where he's got to go. So he's looking for a vehicle. And I put my 2 cents in with him because I like and respect the dude. Scott, I don't know what to do. Be my friend with this girl's ex. He broke up with her because apparently she was also dating a 6th grader, and I kind of like the girl, and I don't know what to do. Okay, Bob the Builder, we could dig into that a little bit. I appreciate you, brother. Thank you. So you got a buddy, right? And he broke up with a girl, and now you kind of like her, whatever the situation is there. Well, let's see, man. How long were they together? Was it something serious? He's probably going to be butthurt, but I got to say follow your heart, unless this dude's like a brother, and then that trumps all. If this dude's your brother, then you got to go to him first. And you got to say, hey, bro, I know that you didn't work out with you and her, but I like her, and I want to talk to this girl a little bit. I want to see how you feel. Be open with your brother, man. Don't be talking to this girl behind his back. You know that they had a thing. Be open with him first, man. He might be like, you know what? 6 months. Okay, that ain't the end of the world, man. That's a blip on the radar for some. That's the longest thing ever for others. It all depends on how your buddy feels about it and how close you are to your buddy, man. You got to talk to him. Say the hard thing, brother. Say the hard thing to your buddy. That it's gonna be hard to have this conversation. Hey, I like this girl you were with, man. I want to talk to her, man. If you care about me as a brother or as someone who care, if you really care about me, you'd want what's good for me, right? I'm going to have an open conversation. I know you care for her, and that time for you and her is done. Edith, hello, beautiful souls. Come here with hope, positivity, love, and peace, and hugs. Oh, the hugs, Edith. Thank you for the hugs, Edith. We appreciate you deeply. The hugs are very much appreciated. You are a very valued member of the turtle herd here, Edith. If you know anybody in the States that could use a car, that's another part of what we're talking about, the blessings that we have here. You are definitely one of those blessings, and you are deeply, deeply appreciated, Edith. Bye, Mary, of our 7th grade. We're in 7th grade. Well, here's the thing, man. Learn how to be in a proper relationship now. You don't wait, man. Take my advice. Don't play 7th grade games, brother. If you're going to date, then you're going to learn about dating, man. And this is going to hold true for the rest of your life. Are you going to be honest with your brother? You know what I'm saying? You're going to go behind his back. You're going to be a good man? You're going to tell your brother straight up what you want? Or are you going to be some joke, man? You're going to be a joke that just goes after girls and screws over his buddies. You get to decide what you're going to be, man. I don't give a shit if you're in 7th grade, bro. I think it's awesome that we're having this conversation because that's what it is. Dating at your age, man, is just about trying to figure out the parameters, man. You ain't date. I mean, maybe you'll be with her for the rest of your life. Most likely you won't. But, yeah, let's start some healthy choices here, man. Let's start with being healthy. There's about 8. Okay, well, buddy, we got a little bit more time, I guess. Randy just kind of put us off till 8. We might actually put him off till tomorrow to go help him out. I don't know. That's a couple more hours. I'm feeling kind of drained. It's all right. It is all right, brother. My mother, but it's still listening. Doodly-doo. Appreciate everybody commenting. Okay, Bob. What are we talking about here? Married to the juice. Put him off till tomorrow. Yeah, well, I guess I'm gonna have to. I think because 8 o'clock, getting there, doing the thing for a few hours would be doesn't sound like the best thing I want to do. To be real with you, maybe I'll go in here and get some food. You guys want to get some food? I had a couple slices at a friend's house. Maybe you can go in here to the mall and grab something to eat. They have pretty good Sabaros, really good pizza. They've got some other stuff in there. Jerry Hunter, I booked the. It means being honest with your brothers. It means being open and communicating with your brothers and sisters. That's the bro code, man. Don't like it's not bros over hoes. It's honesty and communication over everything with the bro code, man. Because if he can't see that things didn't work out with him, that what's that have to do with you? He can't get over his little 6 month thing he had. You know, then he's not mature enough to accept you as a brother. And I'm glad you're learning this now, man. Take it from me. Be a real man. Stand up and just tell him what you want. Say to him first what you want. And if he has a big problem with it and wants to get all huffy and puffy, maybe he's not the best of friends. Now, if he really says, "Hey, man, she tore my heart out. I don't know if I could handle you dating her right now, man. Can you just give it a little while?" Then maybe you should take that into consideration. There, Bob. But I don't think that you just doing what you want to do is cool, brother. You gotta, yeah, tell him you like your buddy. He be honest. Yeah, be honest with him. Weimer says, man, we're right here with you. Weimer's a good man. And what do you guys think? Should Bob be honest with his buddy? He wants to date this girl his buddy was with for 6 months. What should he do? I think he should be honest, man. This is what my daughter is doing. I'm mad now. I just realized said he was 5th grade. Well, yeah, he's a young guy, man, but we're trying to instill these realistic parameters, man. People dating at that age are dating as a trial, for life. I'd stay away, MD would say. And that's part of it too. MD says I'd stay away from all that. I think that, staying away is kind of it's kind of a passive way to be, though. Why just stay away? I mean, at least have the conversation. Maybe the conclusion of the conversation is to stay away, right? Try to think of some good food in there. Ain't too expensive. I really put the work in the last couple days. But I have also liked her since. And he's also liked her for 4 years. So, you know what I'm saying? Why should he put aside how he feels? I think that if his buddy, at least he'd have that conversation with his buddy, because that's what I tell any man to do. And if they're practicing their relationship skills, then he should act like a man. He should tell his buddy what he wants, and he should be open. And he should have a conversation. And don't be thick-headed and be like, 6 years. He's liked her for 6 years, brother. Yeah, that's right. Snack Japan. There is some Chinese food in there. Maybe we'll get some Chinese food. Chinese does sound good. Now I'm not going to Randy's because I ain't going out there at 8 o'clock at night to spend 10 o'clock at night, taking care of things. We'll go out there tomorrow and trim up that medicine for him. Hello, Pokey, Edith says. Guys, do me a favor, double tap that screen, brother. Share this feed. We're giving away a car for free, the Galactic Avenger here. We're giving her away. Solid engine, heat runs well, cool. The AC runs amazingly. It's going to be a camper car setup in the back. There's some isms about it, but share this feed with some friends. Let's get this built up. Let's get the conversation going about who it should go to. Bob, I appreciate you. I appreciate you, brother, coming in and stretching the conversation and being open and honest with us, brother. That's awesome. I hope you take our advice to hit this straight on and talk to your buddy. A MD would stay away from it because it's complicated, but I'm not telling you I wouldn't stay away from it. I'd hit it straight on. I'd have the conversation with my buddy, and I'd decide out of respect whether you should go after this, you should try to see this girl or not. That's what I would do. And I appreciate all your opinions. I'm sure so does Bob. Yeah, that's what we do here. We weather the burden together. You can ask anything you want. You can be anybody you want to be. And, and we're going to weather the burden together. We're going to find somebody who's in need. Your aunt, brother, cousin, uncle out there need a car. Stop, get around, do the next right thing. Send them, start sharing this shit. Go and share a couple of my videos I've made on giving away the car. Make some comments on who you think should get it. Let's do this. Now that we're not going to Randy's, I might as well go and walk around. Let me go stretch my legs. It's another little thing me and Scott were talking about the other day. These things that I'm starting to do now that I'm feeling better. We gotta start taking care of ourselves, and part of that is getting out and getting moving. Might not seem like much, but taking that hour walk around the mall yesterday, get the blood pumping, is good for you. It's time to start getting up, getting moving, taking care of yourself. We're here, right? We're here. Might as well go in there and take a little walk around, get the blood pumping a little bit. 2.0. What are you talking about? One of the two. And Weimer, what size engine? It's a 2.4. Yeah, it's a 2.4. 4-liter or 4-cylinder. It's great gas mileage. Like I said, it's going to have a heater in it. You can move along and put it in someone's hands. That's going to... Yeah, it's a pretty cool little car, man. I'm telling you. It's got some unique artwork on it. And I really feel like it's the next right thing. But yeah, join us. We take a little walk around. We'll talk about it a little bit more. Share the feed. Let's get this conversation going about this free car giveaway. There's somebody in need out there who needs this vehicle. And if there's anything you need to talk about, anything pressing, anything on your mind, anything you're struggling with, feel free to let us know. As a group, we weather the burden together, the turtle herd. And we'll evaluate that and take it all for face value, just like we did Brother Bob. Try to give you the best advice we can. Because that's what this is about. It's about weathering the burden together. It's about finding a place of peace and serenity in your heart and compassion for your brothers and sisters in this world. Giving respect to the people protecting us, I guess, too, is part of it. I guess with a little shrug, some of them a little power hungry. But, it's a whole nother thing, man. We live in a world where you got to conform sometimes, man. You got to conform. So you got to conform and give up power to get what you need, then do that. That's another big thing that me and W have been talking about lately. Thank you, Weimer. Just put a hole under the feet. Stick your feet out of the... It's got a nice engine and tranny in it. Jacob Smith. Yeah, you got to at least show it to them when they, a lot of these people are human beings too, right? Some of them are a little power hungry. You got to struggle with that sometimes, but we live in a society where we have to be civilized. So I recommend you do so. How you doing, brother? Doing his job, walking around the mall. But yeah, we'll take another route this time around. Get out there, get moving. That's what I'm doing today, right? I got to go help a buddy out. We're going to take another trek around the mall. It's nice and warm in here. We'll talk a little bit about giving this car away, which I think is going to be it's going to be a huge step towards the next right thing. I appreciate you guys being part of it. Smith. Yes, you do. Yes, you do. I mean, you don't have to. I mean, you get a busted jaw and get locked up for no reason, even if they're going to let you out. You could go that route if you want to. Whatever feels right. I'm personally not the biggest fan of having to spend a night in jail. But again, we're back here at the center. The second biggest mall in America, Destiny, USA. Pretty cool place. Slow and steady, let's chat about this vehicle giveaway. It's going to be at the tip of our tongues here for the next 3 weeks until we find somebody. I think we've got a solid group of suggestions so far to find somebody in need that can put this car to good use. The old Galactic Avenger in my playlist. Feel free to check it out. Yeah, feel free to check it out. Let's walk around the mall, chill for a little bit. I think I'm going to get some Chinese food up there. It does sound pretty good. Treat myself a little bit. I should have went out and worked today, but like I said, I'm feeling a little groggy. Yeah, do you know anybody who could use a car there, Smith? Please feel free to let us know. Continental US has a license, can put this car to good use, is what we're looking for. It's a crazy world out there full of pain and betrayal and anger and frustration and loss and grief. And, we could put a big dent in that by putting this vehicle into someone's hands who can put it to good use. So we'll be beating that horse with the stick for a while now. Or a few more weeks. I'm sure we'll be able to find somebody worth putting this vehicle in their hands. Until then, we'll continue the conversation of hope and appreciation. We'll continue to ask you to share this live so that we can find somebody who could put this vehicle to good use. Do the next right thing to the best of our ability. You can take pride in what you do today. If you just survived yesterday, you can take pride in what you do today by sharing this link to somebody. You might change somebody's life who's in need. It's just that simple. And you're never going to know. When you drop that pebble of love into the river of life, when it ripples out, it'll affect much more than you could ever imagine. One small little act of kindness and love can change the world. And change at least somebody's world around you, even if you're not, even if you don't exactly get to know how, right? Edith, Meredith, I'm doing just fine, she says, but I can't promise if I stay awake here. It's all right, Edith. If you end up falling asleep on us, you're on the other side of the world. I completely understand that. It's always a pleasure to have you in, helping us enhance the conversation of compassion that we're trying to express here. I'm glad I got out. I'm glad I got moving. Not feeling so groggy and achy. And it comes down to this understanding of exercise. What is exercise? I haven't been getting out of the house. I'm here. Plans got canceled, so let's take a walk. Let's chat about how we're going to change someone's life. Nicole, hey, sis, how you doing? It's good to see you in. I'm back at the mall again because I was supposed to go to Randy's, and he put it off till 8. So I figured I'd just take a walk around, maybe get some dinner here. Take you guys on a little truck around a little bit, and go from there.
Oh,
so I was trying to get out of your way. Anyway, wow. Anyhow, yeah, it's good to see you, Nicole. I appreciate you. Everybody out there in YouTube land, let's do the next right thing. Let's find out who gets this car for free. Very simple giveaway. If you know someone who's got a license, who's in need, who lives in the continental U.S., I guess we're stretching those boundaries depending on how much in need they are. Feel free to check out my car in the Galactic Avenger in the playlists. Be kind out there today. Spread love to your brothers and sisters. And know that no matter how much you're struggling, you don't own all the struggle in the world, And the sooner you can go ahead and let that go, express your struggle here, there, or to whoever, the sooner we can figure out a way to let it go, to push past that anguish and pain that consumes us, to find a way to set ourselves free from the trauma and struggles that consume us in this world. We do that by doing the next right thing, taking care of yourself, taking care of your family, giving away a vehicle when you can, right? Putting it in someone's hands that will make a decent gift for somebody. Really respecting that person by not blowing up their spot either. So if you're thinking that you might need a vehicle, but you don't want to be that guy that gets shown across the world that, I don't like that. And we're not going to do that here. We're not going to be the guy handing people sandwiches and promoting the fact that we're handing people sandwiches. We're going to do our best to promote this, give this car away to somebody in need in a respectful way. So if you're out there and struggling, you don't want to ask because you don't want to get put on blast. You're not going to get put on blast. You're going to be able to share as much information as you want and this parameters of this car going to you or to whoever it'll go to will be as discreetly as you want it to be. We do need some kind of information. You need to be suggested, and we need a little bit of a backstory, per se, to kind of help us decide, because as a group here, we're going to decide who gets this vehicle. The Apple Store. Oh, God. The place where time stops. I only spent one afternoon in that place, and I don't ever want to go back. There's one kiosk to the other, but feel free to double tap that screen. Feel free to jump into the conversation. Feel free to let us know who could put this to good use, and feel free to share the feed. Share the feed, ladies and gentlemen. Smiles, Edith, we love you deeply. Come walk around the mall with me. Burn a couple calories, get the blood pumping. Like that old dog that walks around the mall, right? Well, it's something, right? You're out there doing something for yourself. You got up today. We made it through yesterday. We're spreading love and hope, compassion. We're doing our best to push forward and give this car away for free. You know, we got a few more weeks left. About 3-4 weeks. We'll be in Georgia. We'll have another vehicle we can make into a travel vehicle. And then we'll be able to hand this off. Like I said, we got a handful of great people that I think would do great to get something like this in their hands. This little dome here. Let's take it down. I think we can only go up that far. We might be able to go up one more. But the freaking Destiny USA. Feel free to jump into the conversation. Staying warm here in Syracuse, New York, taking a little walk, take a little trip. And yeah, we'll go from there. Anybody have any opinions on who we should give this free car away to? Anybody in need? Anybody struggling? Feel free to let us know. Until then, we're just going to shoot the schnizzle, talk about compassion, love, hope, and appreciation. Give thanks. You know, maybe I'll see a movie. I haven't seen a movie in a while. I don't know what's out. But my night is free now. So maybe. Let's go check it out. Let's go see what's on the agenda. I have to leave you guys on the wayside for that one, but we get no way to spend the evening. Catch a movie. I don't know if there's anything worth watching. Doesn't really look like it. Sonic. Wolfman? I don't know, that might be cool. Wolfman. Anyway, probably not. Do a little bit of walking, do a little cruising. Then make our way back to the food court, get something to eat here in a little bit, continue the conversation. Who gets this car? Who are we giving this car to? I don't know if I feel like I'm beating a dead horse here, but we gotta rev this up. We gotta get some people in, suggesting some people or themselves. We got to find the right person who could put this to good use. We got to push forward through the adversity of this world telling us doing something like this is weird, and that, you know, we should be selfish and just sell it and get some money, or we should, you know, or should just shut my mouth about it and just do what the rest of the world does, which is care for only themselves. Let's care for our brothers and sisters. Let's do something kind out there today. Get to your bed, Edith. You're tired. You're a little wiped out. We get to check out the go-kart racing track this time around, though. It's right up here. And what's that? We'll get ourselves some good food. Hang out for a while. Like, the plans change. What's the blessing in your life, right? You know? Please share with us. Share what, if any. I'm sure that there's at least one, despite the struggle in your life. W, give us a blessing, brother. I know you got one. I know the world's tight. MD, Edith, Andy, Nicole, Smith. Chime in, good sirs and madams. Let us know a little bit about the blessings in your life. Let us know how we can push forward and appreciate the blessings in our life through the struggle. And if you don't have those blessings, let us know what you're hung up on. Maybe we could help you out. Yeah, now we get to go in there and check this out. I mean, I think this is a lot different than it was. Last time I was here, it was all flat leveled. Look at that. That's a heck of a lot different than it used to be. Oh, we crushed this, man. We would crush this. We got to come back and do some go-kart racing, without a doubt. I think they have like 2 for Wednesdays, like where it's like you $25, you get to do your thing, and then you get to go again for free. And tell me that don't look sweet. Tell me that don't look like a blast. And they like gear you up too. I think it's like it starts off pretty slow. They make sure you can handle it, and they'll gear up the carts for you. The track is basically the same as it was the last time, except for it's got these lifts on it. Played some real life Mario Kart. There you go. Oh. Where are we at? Oh my God, I've been missing all of them. My kids are the blessing. W said his kids. Awesome, W. I knew it yet. Despite the struggle, right? You have some blessings to give thanks for. MD, I am on the phone now and I don't have Discord on it. Well, we got to figure out that Discord. Were you not chatting with me earlier, MD? Is that not you on Discord? Mom's phone is dead. Oh, it's on your mom's phone. Yeah, appreciate you sharing that blessing with us despite the struggle. Yeah, we're going to have to come back, do a little racing at some point. But for now, we'll continue our little truck, get the blood pumping a little bit. I know when I get down there to W, it's going to be rough breaking back into working out like that, getting out that early. You know, he's going to have to take it easy on me, slow and steady, but I'm going to get back into taking care of myself, and implore you to do the same. You know, whatever that means for you today. Take care of you. Take care of yourself today. Andy, blessing, just keep God in your hearts and never let it go. Keep telling people you love them every day. Yes, that's a beautiful piece of advice there, brother. Make sure you tell them tomorrow's not guaranteed for any of us, right? Tomorrow is not guaranteed for any of us on any level. Hold on tight. Edith, okay, I do that. Pokey, sweetheart, I'm off. Dreamland, goodbye. Angel Marie, Scott, Weimer, much love. Thank you very much, Edith. We appreciate you helping us count our blessings tonight. Appreciate you being here, showing appreciation, hope, respect. Yeah, thanks for getting into the debate of who's going to get this vehicle. I think we're boiling it down, but we just started, so it's going to take a while before we actually hone in on who's going to get it and where we're going. But I'm excited about it. I'm excited about the opportunity to do something so great for somebody out there struggling who could use this car. And yeah, we're going to make that the focus on our topic for a while, as well as discuss the norm, the hope, the appreciation, the blessings in life. Especially if you're out there willing to share this, willing to comment someone's name, you're a blessing. You're going to help somebody find a way through the struggle. If you don't understand struggle, I'm not sure really what to tell you. It's if you get it, then you want to help. So that's all I can say. I know that for sure. I've struggled myself. To alleviate any pain in this world is a blessing in my own heart. So Well, told myself I was going to jump on here for about an hour. It's been about an hour. I appreciate you guys. Appreciate everybody who's come in. Appreciate the love, support. Appreciate the double tapping the screen. Let's keep the awareness alive for this free car giveaway. Let's keep pushing forward with love and respect in our heart, and find someone in need that we can help change their lives, because it might not seem like much sometimes. It might seem like throwing that pebble of love into this pond of pain that is life doesn't do anything. But I can guarantee you that that pebble of love that you throw into this pond of pain is going to change someone's life. Even if it's just being kind, even if it's just saying hello, even if it's just sharing this link to somebody who might be in need of a vehicle, or someone who might even know someone who might be in need of a vehicle. That simple action could turn the page in someone's life. Like our buddy Patrick that I met at the little shop there in the West Side, who's now a friend, who commented, who's on the list. Now Patrick's a veteran who his car just shit bed completely on him. He got evicted from his place. He's in the process of moving somewhere else. He's Ubering back and forth to work every day, and he's struggling, to get by. And I think it's great that Patrick is in the lineup for this vehicle. Just that conversation I had with him, and it becoming possible that he may get this vehicle, makes me feel amazing. And I want to share that feeling with you guys. I want to help somebody find their place in this world, find their way through it despite the struggle. And we can do that together by putting this car into someone's hands that'll put it to good use. I'm sure your brother, your aunt, your uncle, there's somebody out there. Plus 44, yes, I'll share the number. Plus 44. What's plus 44? This is going to be epic, Scott. It's already off to a good start. I think we're doing well. Whether it be the biggest thing ever, or whether it just be the small group of us that gets to decide where this car is going, I'm excited about it. Because either way, it'll be the next right thing. I know that without a doubt. Because I'm moving forward without expectations. And that's what I implore you to do. Find a way to move forward without expectations. It'll exceed the greatest expectations you ever could have. Find a way to hold on through today and give yourself the credit that you made it through. Find a way to give thanks and appreciation for the love that has found you in this world despite the struggle. These things will empower us in a way that the whisper can't. That negativity, that darkness in our heart that consumes us and tells us that we're not worth it, and that doing the next right thing is stupid or silly. Giving away your car on YouTube is silly, Scott. Like, that's what the whisper wants to tell me. You're being a fool, you're being weird, like no one cares. Like, you know what? Someone's going to care. We already have a handful of people out there who can put it to good use, and it's going to make a big difference to somebody. God bless. God is your blessing, Edith. That's amazing. Without him, I'm nothing. I thought his love and grace. Love her for it. We appreciate that, Edith. We appreciate that point of view, and we're glad that a God of your understanding can fulfill you with that sense of purpose. For me, the big sense of purpose lately is doing the next right thing, and giving thanks to Creator for putting me in a place where I can do the next right thing, where I can help other human beings that we're all struggling. They are struggling out there. You have brothers and sisters that are struggling. Share this live. Give them a free car. Let's figure this out. This ain't no gimmick. We're gonna have to buy some kind of pamphlet or get some membership. We're gonna look at this together as a group, and we're gonna evaluate who can put it to the best use, and we're gonna find somebody we can help and change their life. If you can't think of any reason to give thanks for your existence, this might be your calling. To be able to share this video with someone who could put this car to good use. My Galactic Avenger in my playlist. This vehicle that's made it here, there, and everywhere, and is never going to die, or I would just run it into the sunset. That was the game plan, but I'm realizing it's never die. So I would love to put it in someone's hands that can put it to good use. Change your phone. UK code 44. I'm not sure what we're talking about down there. Who are you guys? I don't understand the code thing you're talking about. It's becoming quite a snowy night out there. So I might have went spark driving if I wasn't planning on going to help a friend out, but I think I'm going to call it an early night again tonight here from Destiny, USA. We'll continue this conversation of who should get the vehicle. Keep sharing, keep liking. Please keep interacting. Let's find somebody in need, and let's help them step up. Plus 44 is a UK code, like for a phone number. Okay. I know there's somebody out there who can put this galactic adventure to good use, and I'm determined to find this human being and help them in any way I can without expectations. The best thing we can do is to share this stream, to share some of the videos we've talked about this, and build some kind of awareness that we're doing something out of the kindness of our hearts. Now, I know it's going to take some time for this thing to gain a little traction. I realize that. Anytime you say you're doing something for somebody, or you're just going to do something out of the kindness of your heart, the whole world looks at you like you're ridiculous. Like, what's wrong with you? Like, this dude wants something. What do you want? Like, it's been a struggle in my life because I don't want anything. I don't want anything from you. I don't want anything from him. I don't want anything from the next guy. I just want to do the next right thing. I just want to travel and be kind, find a place to love, find the will to love myself fully and compassionately. And I'm doing that through doing the next right thing. Now, that's why I think a lot of people with something like this, I knew it was going to be a task. It's going to be a task to get people on board, to get people to understand that we're giving this thing away for absolutely nothing. My Car, the Galactic Avenger, in my playlist, with no expectations. To somebody in need. There's a lot of people in need out there, and I could be selfish, get the few $100, $500-$600 for it, $1,000 maybe if I sold it. If I really needed the money or I cared about the money, that's what I would do. What I care about is doing the next right thing, finding passion in life through appreciation, hope, and acceptance. Goodbye, angels. I think I'm right about there too. It's been a nice chat tonight. I appreciate everybody who's liked coming in. Hopefully we got some new Turtle Herd members. Hopefully we'll get some new suggestions on who should get this vehicle that we'll be giving away in just about 2 or 3 weeks. We'll be making our decision, or about 3 to 4 weeks we'll be making our decision. After I get down to Georgia and get myself a van, I can turn into a travel van. Through your suggestions and your communication, we'll decide who gets this vehicle for free, and we'll personally deliver it to them anywhere in the country. Just share the link, share the information. Know that anybody who is nominated will be, handled discreetly. We're not going to put anybody on blast. Nobody has to share any information they don't want to share. We do employers share a little bit of information to help us make that decision. But other than that, do you. Take care of you out there in YouTube land. And with that being said, I'm going to wander back towards the food court, get myself something a little to eat. Since Randy's locked up, we'll go help him out tomorrow. But it's time to move forward. Time to take care of me. A little peace, a little quiet, and a little reflection on how we're going to get the word out there and get that word trusted that we're trying to help. To not just be shrugged off and ignored because we must want something. Well, I'll tell you, I don't want anything. I know you guys aren't wanting anything out there in the Turtle Herd, but the more than just to do the next right thing. So keep that in mind today. If you go out there and you start being kind, you start doing the next right thing, you're going to get people that treat you like a leper, that are angry at you for your kindness, that are disturbed in the fact that you're just trying to help and you must want something from them, because 99% of people do just want something from you. And I'll be open. What I want is to spread love and compassion. I want to spread my Father's wisdom. I want to spread hope and appreciation. I want to help somebody who's in a rough spot where I've been in my life. I've been in a rough spot rough spots numerous times where this car would have set me free and changed everything. So now that I'm in a spot where I can give it away, for me that's a blessing. And but I could see how it's going to take. It's going to take us a while to get some traction on this. Like, I almost guarantee you guys, no one want to believe that shit. Oh, he don't want nothing. He ain't trying to sell nothing. He don't want blah, blah, blah. He's trying to get us to subscribe. Yeah, I'm trying to get you to subscribe. I mean, it'd be awesome for you to join the adventure. But it's not even necessary. I don't give a shit about any of it. Like, we got a core group of people who are enjoying the adventure, and and hopefully that'll grow. And if it doesn't, it doesn't. But I'm sure even with what we got now, we'll find somebody in need. So keep that in mind today. Don't let the world diminish the light you bring into it, because they're not sure what you want. There's plenty of situations I've been put in where I've been ridiculed and yelled at and persecuted because I want to do the next right thing, and I must want something. I must want something. Okay, well, the world wants something. I don't give a shit. If I wanted something, I'd go get the $500,000, $600,000 I could get for the car. If I wanted something, I'd go out there and I'd still be pushing for this painting company I owned, and I'd be making tons of cash buying it. I don't care. I know that's weird, right? Is it weird? It's weird. Yeah, let it be weird. I'm done trying to fit the status quo. I'm done trying to fall into this understanding that of normality must be just, consuming as much as possible. Normality is caring about me above everybody else and shitting on all the little guys, because that's what's normal in this world. I'm done with that. I want to spread love and compassion. I know it sounds weird, right? I want to give away a car for free. Feel free to suggest somebody or yourself. Check out my car, the Galactic Avenger, in my playlist. Screw whoever thinks that. Here's the thing, the whole world thinks that, sis. The whole world will treat you like that. I've treated people like that. What do you want from me? You know what I'm saying? It's a natural response in a world so dark. And that's okay. Just be prepared for that if you're going to go out there and do the next right thing. You're going to be weird, man. You know what? I'm fucking weird. Come be weird with me. Join the adventure. We're going to find some cool places to go hiking along the way. We're going to find a way to be compassionate and loving. We're going to find a way to push forward in this world of pain. We're going to find a way to help somebody. And we're going to find a way to digest the pain that comes along with being persecuted for not wanting anything. Because it can be rough, man, to be persecuted and to be judged because I must want something from you. Everybody wants something. Yeah, what do I want? I want to be a good person. I want to spread my Father's love. I want to figure out a way to stay in this place of appreciation and hope. Papa, let's see what we got here. What we got here, brother? Keep on keeping on. Do you? I don't know how you don't have more people watching you. But God's time, here's the thing. It's all about doing the next right thing. We don't need a million people. Something gets lost in translation with all that too. It's nice to be able to have a nice, solemn conversation with a handful of you. And Papa, help us figure out who we're giving this car away to, man. Help us find a way to have peace and acceptance in our heart. Share this live stream with everybody in your phone if you see fit. That's how it's going to grow. How it grew the last time. That know your role had a big part of it. People sharing to get roles. We had the hyper role. You shared everybody you know. Like it was a little gimmicky, and it was a fun game to play that we developed. But now it's a whole different thing. We're not. I think that was fun for the time, and that built us up. But I think that we could do the same kind of thing, spread the same kind of love and appreciation, and actually do something positive besides rolling some dice in my car. To write your name on the roof of the Galactic Avenger. God bless Scott, beautiful, gorgeous gentleman. Thank you, guys. Thank you. Well, if you truly believe so, share this live. Share the understanding that we want nothing from you, and we're looking for somebody in need to take the Galactic Avenger and put it to good use. Comment on one of my videos or shorts on who you think it should be. Share this feed. Come into our lives and discuss and say why you believe certain people should, and then invite people in to advocate for you. The more buzz we can get around you and why you'd put it to good use, the better. That's what's going to get us to get us to find somebody. It's going to take a little effort on your part. Oh God, oh no, not a little effort. How dare you? You said it was free. I got to invite people in, and I got to advocate for myself, and I got to talk about why I would do, how I'd put it to good use. Yes, anything in this life takes work, takes effort. Thank you for the hearts down there. Thank you for the motivation and appreciation. Thank you for double tapping that screen. Everything takes a little bit of effort. The more effort you put in, the more likely you are to get this vehicle, or someone that you care for to get this vehicle. If you nominate somebody, advocate them for them every live, advocate them on every short, and get the word out there that they could put this to good use. We just made $4.99. We got there. Oh, thank you, sis. I love you so much. I am so proud to call you my brother. Well, we love you too, and there's another $5. Another big thing that we have going on with Crank, we're going to go ahead and we're going to set up a Chime account so that YouTube can pay us right to the Chime account. When $200 hits that Chime account, Chime's going to pay me $100 and pay him $100. He's going to donate that $100 to us, to the next right thing. So which means until we hit $200 worth of donations, every donation's doubled. Nicole, you just donated $10 thanks to Crank and his ability to donate that $100 when he gets it from Chime. We're going to set up that Chime account soon. We're about to get our first $100 from YouTube. That probably puts us at about 75 altogether. They do take their little cut, but that's also fine. And I appreciate the $4.99. Sis, I know that it's that's a beautiful blessing. It's a couple gallons of gas. It'll get us towards the next right thing. Whatever we decide as a group is the next right thing. And keep in mind, everything's doubled, man. Everything's going to be doubled from now on until we hit that 200 mark. Like I said, we're at 75 right now, so we're going to double that. That's already doubled. When we hit another $125 donated, then we'll hit that 200 mark in the Chime account, and then I'll get 100 for hitting 200, and Crank's going to donate his 100 to us. So the next 200 that comes in will be 400, and that'll all go towards the next right thing, as it always does here. And I'm going to hold on for a little bit longer because I never leave any lives with having a sticker up. We appreciate you, Nick. You got a little bit more time with your sticker popped up. We're going to keep talking about how amazing and appreciative we are. That $5 you just dropped in is actually $10 due to Crank's matching through Chime. And my matching, because I'm going to give up my 100 too, that would come into that account. So when we hit that 200, we'll have 4 in there. We've already got about 160 in the Cash App account, which is in my playlist, or is in my description. So, and none of that's necessary. That's all just there as extra so that we can decide together what the next right thing is. That's what's going to get us to Sally's house to help remodel her place, and she's been screwed over by those contractors. That's what's going to get us the gas money to drive this vehicle for free anywhere in the continental U.S., get me a bus ticket back to Georgia where my vehicle will be. That Next Right Thing fund is going to be whatever you as a group decide it's going to be. Your aunt, your uncle, your cousin, your brother there need their lawn mowed, or like Sally, they got put into a scenario where they got screwed over by a contractor who came in and charged thousands to destroy your house. Now there's not much of a budget there. If you go back to the Next Right Thing, you'll see in my playlist, the Next Right Thing, you'll see some work I've done for Sally. And is it top of the line? Absolutely not. We had to deal with what we had to deal with the tools she had there and the no budget we had. And we'll keep doing that for her until we get this to a reasonable place. This dude took insulation and packed it in a hole underneath her sink and put a piece of Luan over it and cut holes for the drain in the Luan. Like, just put it on top, bro. You could see where the mice were climbing in her wall. She was having issues with that. We took all that out. That's in the Next Right Thing playlist. We took all that out. We fixed it. We got a handful of other stuff still to do at Sally's. And then once we step off from Sally's, then as a community, we get to decide what the next right thing is. And I'm really excited that we're matching right now. That every $1 that gets donated is actually $2. Every $5 is actually $10. Up to the next 200, thanks to Crank, and what he's bringing to the table through Chime. So thanks to Chime too, And then that's what's going to get our money from YouTube. I think it's an amazing opportunity. I think it's an amazing thing, and I can't thank Crank enough for making this generous donation of matching up to 200. Because it will be, 100 from me, 100 from him. and the 200 that hits the account. Oh, shit, I keep doing that. Way down there. Amazing, Nicole. Yes, we love you, Nicole. We appreciate you. Got a few likes there for that. And yeah, definitely appreciate it. Double tap that screen. Your thumbs won't fall off. We almost guarantee it. I think the big lesson that, I keep coming back to tonight is to not let the world beat you down. To not let the world tell you that you're so weird, you shouldn't be doing this. Go get a 9 to 5. If that all works for you, that's great. Whatever works for you is great. But if you're out here trying to do the next right thing, don't let the world tell you that it's weird. Is it weird that I travel around in my Galactic Avenger across the country doing the next right thing, working for Sally for free? A lot of people would say so. Is it weird that I ripped the back seats out and I made it to Key West? And I get a gym membership so I can shower, and I live minimally so I can afford to do these things? Yeah, you want to call it weird, but I'm proud of what I've accomplished through my travels, through our adventures. And gotta feed the kids. Well, feed them babies, sis. Don't forget to double tap the screen. And I got to go out there and feed myself too. I'm going to take it easy on myself tonight. We had a nice little chat. We'll continue this conversation tomorrow. Be weird out there, my friends. Be you. Don't let the world tell you that weird is bad, different is bad. Don't conform. Don't be the sheep. Be the wolf. Be the buffalo. Be that standalone creature that pushes forward through adversity. Take the struggle of this life and push forward in a gracious, beautiful way. You deserve it all in this world. And I can say that without a doubt, my friends, my brothers and sisters in YouTube land. All right, I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna treat myself down here at the food court to something, maybe some Chinese. And I do like 20 times. Yeah, I'm sure you did, sis. I agree. My spirit animal is a hippo. Well, when we do a coffee talk, which is my favorite segment so far, right there on the top of my, if you hit my, if you go to my page, Coffee Talk, episode 1 is the first thing you'll see, and it's me and Misled Utopia. He's the Sasquatch, and I'm the Bunny Man, and maybe. All right, that's our time. Time to let you guys go get some food in me. Be weird out there, my friends. Do your best to be passionate, and you don't always have to flow with what the world tells you is normal, man. Do you and be you in the most epic, beautiful way you can, because you deserve to be that human, and everybody else around you deserves to be around that human being. That's how we grow. If we had a world full of sheeps, there'd be no Einsteins, there'd be no great adventurers, there'd be no exploration or change if we all just followed the flow and just did what was normal. Go out there and be weird. You in a situation where you can give a car away? Give that son of a bitch away. That's what we're doing here. Check out my car, the Galactic Avenger, in my playlist. Feel free to subscribe. If none of that's necessary to have your voice in who should get this vehicle. But I'm glad that we can have this discussion together. I'm excited about bringing this vehicle anywhere to the continental U.S. to someone who's in need, someone who's struggling, and could put it to good use. Double tap that screen. Your thumbs won't fall off. Go back, watch the last couple lives to get a really in-depth understanding of what we're talking about here with this car giveaway, and how simple it is, and how we don't want nothing from you except for us to help us do the next right thing. Keep that in your heart. Spread love. Papa, we need to help Sally sell seashells down by the seashore. Yeah, if we can get Sally to sell some seashells by the seashore, that'd be awesome, buddy. We do got to get back there and help her with her water lines and finishing remodeling the bathroom. And we got to figure out something with her heating ducts that the dude, for some reason, instead of cleaning the heating ducts out, what he did was he cut a hole in it and ran a freaking insulated tube all the way down. It's so ridiculous. We got a lot of stuff there to help Sally out with. But yeah, the seashells by the seashore would be great for Sally. She deserves it. Hit the like button, subscribe, become a member of the Turtle Herd if you feel up for it. Join the conversation on this free vehicle we're going to give away. And I hope you enjoy the adventure. Check out my playlist. You'll see all the awesome places we've been as we've traveled across the country. All the kindnesses that we've performed to the best of our ability. As we move forward graciously with love and appreciation in our heart. And if you go back to the lives the last couple months, you'll see a true expression of anxiety and grief and depression. And, the numbers are where they're at right now. because that slid me into a place of darkness, and I wasn't spreading hope and love the way that I am now. I lost myself to it. So if you feel that way and you want to find the way out, it's right here, right now, right in front of you. There's a way out of that struggle, of that darkness, of that pain. And it starts by taking care of yourself. It starts by understanding that where you want to be isn't one step away. Where you want to be is 1,000 little steps away, and all these little movements that you feel like aren't going to help you get anywhere. That's where it is, man. And once you make those 1,000 little moves, you'll end up in a place beautiful than your greatest understanding. You'll be riding a miracle ground in the sky, and you'll be pushing forward with love and hope in your heart. But again, I got enough. I have had enough. I'm going to go get some food. I love you guys. I'm off like a herd of turtles.